Hey Hawthorne, good to see everybody again. So before I give you your exercise today, I'm going to talk to you for just a second about calories, because this is something that people have been asking me about a little bit. What is a calorie to start with? And a calorie is just a way that we measure how much energy we get from the food that we eat. Some foods, particularly foods that are high in fat or high in sugar, have a lot of calories in them, and so they will give your body a lot of energy. Some foods, and these are foods like vegetables and foods that are made with whole grains and even some fruits, are a little bit lower in calories, which means they don't give you as much energy, but a lot of times they're a better choice for us when we're not working out, when we're not having recess, when we're staying inside a lot more. Most of the food that you buy in the store, actually on the side of it, will have how many calories are in one serving. So you can see I've got a box of Raisin Bran here, and if I eat one serving of Raisin Bran, it's going to give me 190 calories. And basically, every time your body moves a mile, it burns 100 calories. So one serving of Raisin Bran will help my body move about 2 miles. The problem is if you're putting too many calories into your body, if you're putting too much food, more than you can burn, that's when your body starts to store those extra calories as extra weight, and usually as extra fat. Now, there's a lot of different variables that go into calories and into weight loss and weight gain, and we'll talk about some of them over the next few days. But for today, we're just focusing on every food has some sort of calories in it. Some of them are better than others. Some of them will help your body in ways that others won't. But keeping track, or just being aware of how many calories you're putting in your body, is a really important thing, because if you want to keep in shape, or if you want to try to gain weight for certain sports or lose weight for certain activities, you do need to be aware of how many calories you're putting in. There is a lot more information on the internet. I made one trip to one website today, and if I go too fast, you can always hit pause. But there's a website, nhlbi.nih.gov. It sounds like just a bunch of numbers. It does stand for something. I think it's the National Heart, Lungs, and Blood Institute at the National Institute of Health, but nhlbi.nia.gov. And this can help you with healthy eating. It can help you with ideas to get more active, and then also figuring out how many calories you need. Most elementary school students need between about 1,500 and 2,000 calories a day, and adults need a little bit more than that. But because we're not having things like soccer practice after school, or baseball practice, or dance practice, or even real PE, and this goes for me too, I'm not burning as many calories as I usually do, so I have to be a little bit more careful about what I eat. Now, today's exercise is a good calorie burning exercise. It's a broad jump followed by quick steps backwards. I'm going to show it to you. So you start out, you need about 4 feet in front of you. You start out with your feet together facing the way that you're going to jump. You're going to use both legs to jump as far as you can that way, and then instead of jumping backwards, you're going to take quick steps, probably 6 or 8 quick steps backwards, and then you're going to do it again. So it looks like this. Jump, quick, 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 quick. Jump, quick, 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 quick. Wow, I'm jumping all the way off the screen. Jump, quick, 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 quick. Mrs. Green makes me do those for a long time because they're really, really good for you. The lower you get to jump, and then the lower you get to take your steps backwards, the more you'll engage your leg muscles, and the more calories you'll burn. All right, Hawthorne, there's your challenge. See if you can do 10 of those, take a quick break, and then do 10 more. Hope you're all doing well. Miss you, love you.